Hey there, treasure hunt fans, your old pal Big D back here again with another weekly news update. This is going to be the week of the 21st of August. That's the new release day, Tuesday. So as always, on my Monday videos, I like to go ahead and tell you what's coming out tomorrow, and then tell you what's coming out next week, and then anything new that's been announced over the course of the last week. You know, I got to share that, and I got some of my thoughts on this stuff, and yeah, let's get going. So tomorrow's August 21st, and that's the new release day, and it is another big release week. Last week was a big one with Avengers Infinity War, and now this week is Deadpool 2. So that one's coming out. It's like almost a cornucopia of editions coming out tomorrow. Best Buy's got their Steelbook edition. Target's got their like a small digibook edition with this one. Walmart's got some sort of like keychain thing, a Deadpool keychain. You get like a Funko Pop keychain. I'm sure there are other ones out there as well. It is coming out on DVD, Blu-ray, 4K. So it's coming out on all the formats. So that will be out tomorrow, and that's the big one. Also, it's a lot coming out tomorrow. I am not kidding you. So Wild at Heart comes out tomorrow as well, and that was pushed back from, I think it was last month. It's the Nicolas Cage movie. Also, we have Deep Rising, which I'm really excited about. Treat Williams is awesome. I'm really excited about that one. Let's see here. The Jack Ryan collection is coming out tomorrow in 4K, so that's like Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger and oh gosh, Hunt for October, and those movies are coming out in a 4K box set. Looks really cool, and it's actually not that expensive. I was quite surprised. At least when I saw listings for it already. Gotham Season 4 comes out tomorrow. Also, let's see here, The Terror, which was an AMC miniseries, which apparently was pretty good, comes out tomorrow as well. Action Point comes out tomorrow, and that's the Johnny Knoxville movie. Blind Spot Season 3 tomorrow. Also, we got Masters of Sex, the complete series comes out tomorrow, and I'm actually looking forward to that. I believe it's, oh gosh, who put it out? I think Mill Creek's putting it out, but it actually looks like a really cool set. It's got individual discs and everything like that. And it's not, I think it's like $35, so it's pretty good. It's a good show. I saw the first season. Excuse me, it's a really good show. I want to see the rest, so eventually I will be picking that up. Let's see here. Strike Back Season 5 comes out tomorrow. Let's see here. God's Not Dead Part 3 comes out tomorrow, along with Blackwater, that one I was telling you about last week with Dolph Lundgren and Jean-Claude Van Damme. And then Show Dogs, which, if you remember Show Dogs, I kind of said this a couple times already, it was a movie that was put in theaters, and then after the first weekend, there was a part of the movie that some parents felt was inappropriate. I think, and I'm not 100% sure, I think it had to do with the fact that they use some person's like deficiency, not really deficiency, but they use some person's like allergies or something like that, and they use it against them. And I don't know if it's necessarily allergies, but it was something that I stent, and they went ahead and said it's not fair. You're look what you're doing. You're putting this person down. So I guess they had to edit that scene out. Will it be in the DVD? I have no idea. Let's see here. Tomorrow, also, the first Reform comes tomorrow. It's a movie with Ethan Hawke that's been getting a lot of praise. I've been reading quite a bit about it. They're actually saying he should be nominated for Academy Awards, so you may want to take a look at that. One movie I'm really excited about, but it's being put out by Twilight Time. It's kind of expensive, but it's a movie called Rapid Fire with Brandon Lee and Powers Booth. Good movie. It's going to be kind of hard to find, though, because, again, it's Twilight Time. I believe it's Twilight Time that puts it out. And yeah, it's not going to be in stores. It's something you're going to have to order online, like either on their website or probably from Amazon, I'm assuming. Let's see here. Then Ash versus the Evil Dead Season 3 is coming up tomorrow, and there are a couple exclusives on that one. I believe there's some sort of Target exclusive with it. And then there is a Best Buy exclusive, which is a Steelbook. Let's see. And the last one would be The Walking Dead Season 8 is coming out. There are a few exclusives from that. Target has their exclusive, which is a Steelbook, which I'm really excited about because it looks really cool. Best Buy's got their exclusive, which is Lenticular Art, and then Walmart has exclusive too. I just don't remember what it is, but I'm pretty sure there was some sort of exclusive with Walmart as well. So that is it. That is what's coming out tomorrow. So my first question to you guys is: any of those movies you guys buying? Which ones you gonna get? I can tell you what I'm gonna get, which I'm gonna leave it for a surprise. But there's a few movies on this list I'm definitely picking up tomorrow. I'm really excited about some of the stuff coming out tomorrow. So that is it for this week. Now, next week, the 28th, which oddly enough is my wife's birthday, there's a significant amount coming out that day, but it's a lot of catalog stuff. And I know there's a few new releases too, but it's not nearly as much as this week or the week before that. So on that day, we have Tucker, Man and His Dreams, which is a Jeff Bridges movie that came out. I want to say it was like late 80s, early 90s, somewhere in there. So it's being put out. It's a fine remaster, I believe it's the first time on Blu-ray. Brain Scans being put out by Scream Factory, which is a really good movie with Edward Furlong. That movie Upgrade is coming out next week. It's about a guy, I think he gets injured really bad, and they start putting turning him almost into a cyborg type thing, and he keeps getting these upgrades. I think that's what it's about. I didn't see it in theaters. I saw only a brief trailer, but it did look interesting to me. Classic monster movies are coming back out, so they're reissuing like The Mummy and Creature from the Black Lagoon, stuff like that. They've been out before. I think they're just reissuing them. The Flash Season 4 does come out next week, along with the movie Tag, which was in theaters not too long ago. And I'm really surprised they just announced this thing like a week ago, and it's literally coming out next week. Lucifer Season 3. You Lucifer fans out there, Season 3 is coming out that week. And don't forget, they did get picked up, I think it was by Netflix, wasn't it? So you don't have to worry. It was not canceled. It is continuing on. The movie Book Club comes out next week. I think that's the one with Jane Fonda and... I can't remember the other women that are in the movie. Yeah, I probably won't see it anyways, but it is coming out. I know there's a lot of people out there who might be excited about it, so it is coming out. It was in theaters not too long ago, too, so. Also, Once Upon a Time Season 7 comes out next week, and I believe that will complete the entire series when that comes out next week. I didn't see anything for an actual box set, because that's what I'm going to wait for. I did love the show. I like the show a lot, although I haven't seen the last couple seasons, but I was really into it. But I want to pick up, I'm sure there'll be some sort of really cool box that'll come out, and that's probably when I'll pick up those. Also, this is kind of funny. So more than a few months ago, they released all the Child's Play movies in a box set, which I did show you not too long ago in one of the videos. And they also released all the Psycho movies in a Blu-ray box set. So now, next week, they're releasing all the movies in both those sets individually. So if you just want to get Psycho 2, it'll be available next week. If you want to buy Child's Play 3, it will be available individually on Blu-ray next week. Now, I'm pretty sure some of those were... I know they were all available individually on DVD, and I'm pretty sure a lot of those were available on, especially like Bride of Chucky and Curse Chucky. Those were available single Blu-ray discs. But I think this is just a reissuing of all those. They haven't been out for a while, so be on the look for those. And the last movie coming out is Bound with the beautiful and talented Gina Gershon. So be on the lookout for that as well. So that's what's coming out next week. It's an okay week. I mean, yeah, there's a couple cool titles. I really stoked about Brain Scan. Brain Scan is a great flick. And I'm definitely excited about Tag, because I really want to see Tag in theaters, along with Upgrade. So, we all know my theory on Flash is I will be buying Flash, but I will wait till Black Friday $10 movies, because that's the way to get it, because you can get the whole scene set for $10. But I can buy all the CW shows for less than buying just 2 of them regular prices, so I'm in. All right, so that's it for next week. And my second question would be, is there any movies you're looking forward to on that list coming out next week? If so, please leave me a comment down below. And now, here comes the big grand finale. Let's see, here's new announcements. There wasn't a whole lot announced last week. There's a few titles. There's one that I'm really excited about. So, let's just go down the list here. Actually, 2 that I'm really excited about. I take that back. I was looking over the list here, and I was like, oh, yeah. So, Hook is coming out on 4K. That is the Robin Williams original classic. That is coming out on 4K on October 9th. And I knew this was going to happen. So they didn't officially announce not only the Matrix trilogy in 4K, but they also announced Reloaded and the other one. Oh, I always forget the title of the last one. Reloaded and Resurrected. I don't know. But they're all going to be out on 4K on October 30th, which I knew was going to happen. Everybody was skirting around trying to grab the Matrix. Oh, I got the Matrix. I got the Matrix on 4K. I mean, they're charging like $25-$30 that thing, and people are throwing down the money. I knew a box was coming out, and the box is not that expensive. The Blu-ray box set, 4K box set with all 3 of them is not that expensive. It's kind of like the Predator. Predator was like $30, but for like $11 more, you can get all 3 movies together. Same thing with this. So if you haven't bought it yet, like I didn't, way better way to get it. Also, the Sicario. The Sicario basically, I guess, is 2 Day of Soldado, and I probably said that wrong, and I do apologize. That'll be out October 2nd. That is the sequel to the one that came out a couple years ago. Something else, this is actually pretty exciting too, and they just announced this, and it comes out in like 2 weeks. It's Hocus Pocus, the 25th anniversary edition, and that's gonna be really cool, because not only is Disney gonna do all the pomp and circumstance they do with like their regular movies, like even like Infinity War, it's coming out in a steelbook, and the steelbook is actually really cool. It looks like a like a spell book, and you open it up, like the whole outside looks like a spell book, and you open it up and there's like spells listed on the inside cover. So that's gonna actually be really cool. That's a Best Buy exclusive. I definitely want to get that. I know my wife is a big fan, and just the look of the steelbook's like, yeah, I gotta get it. And then also MVD. There's a company out there called MVD. They've been putting some catalog titles out recently. They put out Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. They put out Lionheart. They put out Abominable, I think it was called. And they put out a couple of Return of the Swamp Thing, and they did the next one. One of the next ones they got coming out is Double Dragon. Yes, Double Dragon. I can't imagine. I do have that on DVD. I can't imagine it's going to look on Blu-ray. I bet it's going to look pretty sweet. Also, they announced the Jerk 40th Anniversary Edition. Not 4K, but it looks like they added a few extra features to it and stuff like that. And that will be out on the 30th of November. I'm sorry, Double Dragon comes out December 4th. Oh, I'm sorry, December 11th. They also announced Air Force One, the Harrison Ford classic. That will be on 4K, coming out on November 6th. And these are the two ones I'm really excited about. Really, really excited about. The first one, finally, Maximum Overdrive, the Emilio Estevez classic with the entire soundtrack done by AC/DC, is finally coming to Blu-ray. Finally! I was just watching it the other day. Matter of fact, look at this. I literally was just watching this, my DVD copy the other day. So I am so stoked. It is coming out on Blu-ray. It's going to be remastered. It's going to have a bunch of features. I am really excited. It is one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations. Is it cheesy? Yeah, it is. But I've always just really loved it. I mean, it's got a young Yeardley Smith in there. She's the person that does Lisa Simpson's voice. It's got, obviously, Emilio Estevez, who's younger thing. But it also has Giancarlo Esposito, the guy who was in Breaking Bad. He owned Los Hermanos. And he was also in the Maze Runner movies and stuff like that. He's actually in this movie. He's like really young in there, so it's kind of funny to see him and go, holy cow! So that one they did announce it will be out October 23rd, so just before Halloween. And the last announcement they did, and the one I think I'm most excited about, is Halloween is coming out on 4K. The original John Carpenter classic will be out on 4K. I am really interested to see what they do to that movie, how they remaster it into 4K, and to see what they do with it, and to see if they do anything enhancements with the audio or anything like that. I know that for the new Halloween movie coming out this year, John Carpenter is doing the soundtrack for that movie, and he went back and he's redone this the actual theme to update it a little bit. So I'm really curious to see if he does anything with this as well. I'm really excited about it. Halloween is without a doubt one of my top 5 all-time favorite movies. I love that movie so much. That movie is one of the movies along with Jaws that introduced me into horror movies and made me love horror movies. So I'm really stoked to see that come out, and that will be out again on October 23rd. I'm sorry. No! Whoops, read it wrong. That comes out the 25th of next month, so September 25th. So I already pre-ordered it. So be on the lookout for that one. I only did that because Amazon put it on some wacko sale today, a pre-order sale, so it's like, I can always cancel it later. But that is it. That is what's coming out this week, next week, and what they just announced. I know there's some more stuff on the announcements. I did see some stuff today, but I believe that Night Before Christmas is coming out here pretty quick on Blu-ray, a special edition Blu-ray anniversary edition, and there is going to be a steelbook, so be on the lookout for that as well. But that is it. So please, please, please let me know your thoughts on some of this stuff coming out. Are you going to pick up any of that stuff? Is there anything that you're interested in? Is there anything like I could do that? Or is there something like, no way, I would never buy that? But that's it for the video. Thank you all for watching this video. You guys rock. I really appreciate it. Thank you for liking and sharing this video. It really does a lot for me, and I really, really appreciate it. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. Guys, always remember to keep hunting, because you just never know what you're going to find out there. You don't. You just have no idea. Click the little big dingy bell if you want to see more videos from Big D. And also subscribe, because I do put out a fair amount of content. I try to put 2 to 3 videos out a week. Some weeks I fall behind. I'm not going to make excuses. It is what it is. But, yeah, thank you guys all again. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I actually love doing this. It does my heart good to know that people are actually watching this thing. So, everybody take care. Always remember to keep hunting, because you just never know what you're going to find. And, drumroll, live long and prosper.